Hi, my name is Ray Lamcooler. I'm a horticulturalist with the Desert Botanical Garden, and today we're going to look at the 4 steps that you can follow to make sure that you can successfully plant a tree in your landscape. So the first step that you want to keep in mind is considering where you're going to put your tree in the landscape. You want to make sure that you've got the right tree for the right place, and you can do that by considering our climate, the exposure of the site, and the soil type that you'll be planting the tree into. That's the first step. The second step is you dig your planting hole, and you want to make sure that your planting hole is at least twice the size of the root ball of the tree that you're going to be planting, but no deeper than that root ball. And this is an important step to keep in mind because you don't want to be too deep in the soil. So once you've taken your tree out, before you put it in a hole, you want to take a few moments to examine the root system and make sure that you don't have any circling or girdling roots in the root ball. And if you do, you want to prune some of those out. And you can do that by making a couple of simple cuts into the root ball to make sure that you're splicing through any root defects that you may or may not see. Once you've done that, you can then tease those roots out with a hand pick or anything like that, just to kind of break up some of that root mass before you put it into the ground. So then you want to lower your tree into the planting hole carefully and just confirm real quick that it's the proper depth, and then you'll be ready for the backfill. Once the tree is planted, you're going to finally want to come up with a way to water it to get it established. And for that, for the first week of watering, you want to make sure that the soil is moist but not saturated, so that it's not really wet, but you don't want it to dry out. The second week, you can water it every other day or maybe 3 or 4 times a week, depending on the season. And then going forward, you can water your tree maybe once a week, or you can do it once every 2 weeks if you give it a real deep, good soak. In general, desert trees tend to like to be watered less frequently, but a lot deeper. But you're going to want to keep an eye on how your tree and your plant responds to the kind of watering that you're giving it, and then make your adjustments that way. And once you've done that, you've set your tree up for success, and you're ready to enjoy it for many, many years to come.